Okay, good morning, children. 9th class student. 9th class student, let us continue till where we had ended, and today we are going to complete this chapter, that is the French Revolution. I am repeating the last line. I am repeating the last line which we had marked. From there onwards, you can continue. We were on page number 18. Page number 18. Leave the first paragraph, come to the second paragraph. There the third point starts, that is, to voice their interest, women started their own political clubs and newspaper. See this line, to voice their interest, women started their own political clubs and newspapers. Right over there one line, most renowned was. Come to the next line, the Society of Revolutionary and Republican Women. The Society of Revolutionary and Republican Women. Full stop. Next page, right over there, who demanded. Page number 19, right over there, who demanded. Now come to the third line. A, right to vote. B, to be elected to the assembly. And C, to hold political office. Next paragraph, next point. Revolutionary government did introduce, right over there, certain, same line again, certain laws. Right over there, TO2, to improve the lives of the women. Now again, ABCD point of this fourth point, that is creation, state schools. Right over there, state school is given over there. If you come to the next line, state schools, right over there, was created. State schools were created. B point, schooling was made compulsory for all girls. Next point, right, they were. Come to the next line, no longer forced. Make it forced into marriage against their will. Leave a line. Next point, divorce was made legal. Again, next line, next point, women could train for jobs. Next line, or run small business. These are all small points which were started by the revolutionary government to improve the condition of women. Last point, this is the fifth point. During reign of terror, government, right over there, closed, right, all, come to the third line of this paragraph, all women's club and banned, make it banning is there, make it banned, banned their political activities. Full stop. Last paragraph, just a conclusion, right over there, however, women's movement, same line, last word, continued. Women's movement continued. Now see the last line. It was finally in 1946 that women in France won the right to vote. This completes your condition of women in France. Next shall come to abolition of slavery. Encircle the word the abolition of slavery. Right over there. This was the most important. This was the most important. Come to the first line now. Reform of the Jacobin. Make it rule. Regime is there, make it rule. Next line. French colonies in the Caribbean. Put a dash. Martinique, Guadeloupe and Saint Domingo were important suppliers of tobacco, indigo, sugar and coffee. But Europeans, right over there, were reluctant. Were reluctant. Come to the same line, but Europeans were reluctant to go and work in distant, right over there, far off land. Far, OFF, lands. Full stop. Write next point from here only and write this. This, now you come to the next line. This meant this meant a shortage of labor on the plantation. On the plantation, right over there, which gave rise to, next line, which gave rise to a triangular slave trade between Europe, Africa and America. Full stop. Next point. French merchants sailed from the ports of Bordeaux, Nantes, to the African coast where they bought slaves from local chieftains, branded and shackled. Same line. Again put a comma, branded and shackled. After that comma, were packed tightly into ships, comma again, for 3-month long voyage across the Atlantic to the Caribbean. Right over there, where they were sold to the plantation owners. Full stop. Leave a line. Port cities like Bordeaux and Nantes flourished. Flourishing is there now. Make it flourished because of slave trade. Because of slave trade. Next point. Slavery. See the line, next paragraph, first line, the word slavery is there. Slavery, right over there, slavery was criticized by, slavery was criticized by, slavery was criticized by, come to the next line, National Assembly. Leave a line, see the word but. Got the word but never, right over there, never banned. Never banned. Continue in the same line. Fearing, never banned, put a comma, fearing opposition from businessmen. Fearing opposition from businessmen. Full stop. The convention, 1794. 1794 freed all slaves. Make it freed. Free is there, na? Make it freed. Freed all slaves. Right, which come to the next line, which turned out to be a short-term measure. Which turned out to be a short-term measure. Write as over there. Continue the same point as 10 years later, Napoleon reintroduced slavery. And now see the last line. Slavery was finally abolished in the French colonies in 1848. In 1848. Full stop. Now you come to the next and the last part, the revolution and the everyday life. Page number 22. Leave the first paragraph completely. Come to the second paragraph, second line. Where 1789 is there, write over there in. In 1789, censorship. 1789, censorship. Right over there, was removed. Was removed. Comma. Right over there, earlier. Earlier. Come to the next line. Written material. Got it, everyone? Written material, put a dash. Books, newspapers, plays could be published. Same line, only after they, right, were approved by the censors of the king. They were approved by the censors of the king. Full stop. Leave a line. Newspapers, pamphlets, books, printed pictures flooded the towns of France. Right over there, after the revolution. After the revolution. Now leave, written after the revolution. Now leave 1, 2, 3, 4 line. 4 line, and next point, see this, plays, song and festive procession. Plays, song, festive processions attracted large number of people. As, right, as, same line, this could help, right, this could help them. This could help them to identify with ideas such as liberty or justice. This could help them to identify with ideas such as liberty and justice. Full stop. Next is conclusion. Conclusion. First point, 1804. Napoleon Bonaparte crowned himself Emperor of France. Leave 2 lines. His role as a modernizer of Europe, right over there, is important. Is important. Next point, he introduced many reforms. He introduced many reforms. Put a dash. A, protection of private property. B, uniform system of weights and measure. C, decimal system. Full stop. Now the second point. These are all part of first point. Initially, many saw Napoleon as a liberator. Next line, but soon Napoleonic armies were seen as, right over there, were seen as, come to the next line, invading forces. Invading forces and same line, he was finally defeated at Waterloo in 1815. In 1815. Now leave the paragraph, come to the next paragraph, right over there. However, ideas of liberty and democratic rights. No, ideas of liberty, comma, democratic rights, comma, right over there, equality, equality. Come to the next line, spread from France to the rest of Europe. To the rest of Europe. Page number 24. Please come to page number 24. Tipu Sultan and Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Tipu Sultan and Raja Ram Mohan Roy were, right over there, were highly inspired. Highly inspired, write this line, highly inspired by the French and the French Revolution. By the French and the French Revolution. By the French and the French Revolution, full stop. Now this completes, your children, your chapter of French Revolution. You are going to write, even if you have missed out some point, no worries, no worries, okay? The point is there in the book. And you can, if by chance you have missed out anything, or there is any kind of something which you are not able to make it out, you can always refer to the book and try to write in your own words also. Is that clear? Otherwise, I have made it in a very systematic manner. I am giving you all the points which in points. Okay, so that it becomes very easy for you all to learn. Now the next chapter, we are going to start with the Russian Revolution, and that Santosh sir is going to take. Is that clear? So this completes your first chapter of history. First we are going to complete the history part, term 1 syllabus, and then we are going to see what we are going to take up. Okay children, so please maintain your copy. Okay.